Cold front moved through this morning. Now it's behind the cold front. It's a lot of cold air. A lot of windy, cold, wet weather in the valley today. Drizzle coming down, making it feel colder. Tomorrow, the clouds will remain. Probably not as much drizzle, though. I think mainly just clouds, occasionally maybe a few little drops, but temperatures holding in the 40s most areas for Friday. And then by Saturday and Sunday, we begin to warm up, but probably you have to wait until Sunday to really notice a huge warm up. So Sunday, out of the weekend coming up, will definitely be the warmer day. Right now, temperatures have tanked into the 40s, down to 45 in Weslaco, 49 in Brownsville, 52 at the island. Rio Grande City, so cold they just didn't go out and check the temperature, I guess. But temperature is chilly out there. The wind speed still gusting to about 30 to 40 miles per hour. You see the gust of 36 in McAllen, 38 in Port Isabel, as well as Harlingen and Raymondville, and even along the coast. The gusts have been close to 40 miles per hour most of this afternoon at the island. So gusty winds. We showed you earlier there's a wind advisory in effect for coastal areas of Cameron and Wilson counties until midnight because of the strong wind gusts. Feels like with the winds factored into the cold temperatures, it feels like on your exposed skin more like about 37 to 40 or so right now. Cold weather out there. This is assuming you're dry when you're out in the winds. If you're wet, you feel even colder than that. The wind chill later tonight could dip to about 30 degrees, maybe occasionally in the upper 20s when it's still a little breezy, especially over Cameron and Wilson counties. That's why wind chill advisory is in effect for 3 a.m. until 9 a.m. early tomorrow morning. So good news is if you sleep in, you miss all that. But it's still going to be a cold day all around, just not as windy most of tomorrow coming up across the valley. But remember, wind chill advisory in the early morning hours. This evening is looking pretty chilly too. Temperatures falling slowly through the 40s with drizzle, some clouds around, and still rather windy. I imagine the gusts may still be at least around 25 to 30 miles per hour most of the evening, especially along the coast. Now, by tomorrow, we're not warming up a lot. Temperatures only hitting highs back mostly into the mid to upper 40s by afternoon, ranging from the low 50s at the island to mostly the upper 40s most everywhere else in the valley with cloudy skies. As I mentioned, probably not as much drizzle, mainly just clouds, but occasionally a few little drops of mist or drizzle may come down from time to time. You see on the First 1.5 Doppler network now, this is the last 3 hours, and most of the steadier light rain has moved out, but you see little specks of green all scattered around the valley. There's still some drizzle out there at times, and that will likely continue on and off through the evening and into the nighttime hours across the valley. So, you know, it's just one of those cold, wet, winter-type days out there. And Future Track doesn't show the cold air ready to leave quite yet. By tonight, chilly weather remains. The winds stay especially strong at the coast, but decrease a little more farther inland you are. By tomorrow morning, still a little windy at the coast, but chilly and cloudy all day long across the valley. You don't see much green on the map, indicating very little drizzle by afternoon and evening. Now, by tomorrow night, we're still mostly dry with clouds. By Saturday, the clouds still in place, and it's probably going to be hard to really break apart the clouds and the chilly temperatures right away. So Saturday morning should be in the 40s, but maybe you see a few little holes trying to pop up in the clouds late in the afternoon. You might catch a few rays of sun, but doubtful we'll get out of the 50s or lower 60s on Saturday. You might even have a little bit of drizzle as the clouds try to break up. By Sunday, though, finally, that's when things turn around. The clouds clearing out by mid to late morning, and then we should be back around 80 by Sunday afternoon. So the first 1.570 forecast starts off cold. 48 for a high tomorrow with clouds and some spotty drizzle, but not as much drizzle as today, and still maybe a few patchy areas of drizzle on Saturday. And like I said, if we're lucky, you might see a few holes in the clouds by afternoon to warm temperatures back close to 60, but if not, probably stuck in the 50s in most areas. Sunday, it really warms up back around 80 or higher. Same thing for Monday. There's a weak front that may die to our north by Monday, but the computer models kind of go all different directions next week. Some of them say another cold front might get here by late Wednesday or Thursday. That's why I wrote possible front on there for next Thursday.
Possible.
Yeah, you want to keep an eye on that because it may either stay warm or has the potential to maybe cool off once again later next week. But, you know, this cold snap we're in now, by the end of the weekend, it'll all be
It's
a
going to
thing
be
of the
nice.
past. Yeah.
It's going to be barbecue time.
Yeah, just stay warm out there, though, because it is the coldest weather we've seen since back in January.
It's very cold. Oh, so today is probably the coldest since
Coldest-
January?
Coldest since early January for most of the
Awesome.
valley.
I guess I didn't pay attention to your weather.
It's okay.
I'll listen next time.
I didn't say it this time. I said it
Okay,
yesterday.
I'll listen to you the second half hour. All right, thanks a lot, Al.